Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Troy. So on the day where we're learning that a white supremacist with a Nazi flag tried to drive through a checkpoint at the White House, and just a week after staffers from Representative Jerry Conley's district office, a Democrat in Virginia, were attacked and beaten by men with baseball bats, we are learning that this weekend, South Carolina MAGA Republican Governor Henry McMaster made a really sick comment at the South Carolina Republican Convention saying, and I quote, "I look forward to the day that Democrats are so rare we have to hunt them with dogs." An obvious incitement to violence, not only on its face, but also a racial dog whistle, calling back to the days when whites in the South would hunt black people with dogs. So just an obvious, disgusting, racially tinged statement that he thought would only go as far as the other MAGA Republicans in the South Carolina Republican Convention, but it was reported on Twitter that he made these comments at this convention. Democratic Party leadership in Anderson and Charleston counties put out a statement condemning the remarks by Governor McMaster and saying that if he doesn't apologize and retract this racially tinged dog whistle, then they are going to ask the state law enforcement division to open an investigation into the threat and incitement of political violence.
All new for you this hour. A joke that the governor's office says he's been making for years is blowing up this morning.
Yeah, it comes after the South Carolina Republican Convention was held this weekend, and the governor reportedly said he looks forward to the day that Democrats are so rare we have to hunt them like dogs. The Anderson County Democratic Party is responding to those remarks. The party's chair, Chris Sally, released this statement saying in part, quote, "Governor Henry McMaster threatened me, my family, and thousands of other Anderson County residents who are Democrats when he said he looks forward to the day he can hunt us with dogs." The statement goes on to say that if the governor doesn't apologize, they will ask the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division to open an investigation into the governor's statements.
In response, McMaster's office claimed that this was a joke that he's been making for years, by the way, as if that makes it better, but claiming that this is a standard joke that he makes at these MAGA Republican events, threatening the lives of Democrats in his state as governor, but that it was a joke and that so-called everyday South Carolinians would take it as a joke. But rather than apologize, his office used that opportunity to again attack Democrats.
A spokesperson for the governor released a statement saying, quote, "Governor McMaster has been making this joke at GOP conventions for years, and everyday South Carolinians understand that it's a joke. If South Carolina Democrat partisans can no longer bear lighthearted jokes made at their expense, then maybe they should focus their energy on winning and not whining," end quote.
Just vile, disgusting comments coming from MAGA Republican Governor Henry McMaster in South Carolina. And then just completely unrepentant, no apologies, using the opportunity to cast further division, further hate against his own constituents, Democrats in his state, with this disgusting genocidal language about eliminating all Democrats and hunting them down like dogs. Again, coming just a week after violence against staffers of a Democratic congressman, coming as we have reports of a violent white supremacist attempting to drive a U-Haul onto the White House grounds, coming after Paul Pelosi's attack, Speaker Pelosi's husband was attacked, ongoing political violence ramping up in this country, primarily on the Republican side. White supremacist, white nationalism is, according to the FBI and the Department of Justice, the biggest domestic terrorist threat. The biggest national security threat on the domestic side is MAGA Republican violence, and MAGA governors like McMaster are only egging that violence on among their unhinged supporters with disgusting comments like this. But this appears to be the type of joke that Republicans tell themselves when they think no one is listening. And it's so successful that apparently he's been telling this joke for years. They just have a good laugh about the racist history of hunting down people with dogs in the South. Absolutely disgusting. For MeidasTouch, this is Troy. Remember, smash that subscribe button to keep supporting independent media.
Hey Meidas Mighty, love this report? Continue the conversation by following us on Instagram @MeidasTouch to keep up with the most important news of the day. What are you waiting for? Follow us now.